Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Hazrat says that from among the attributes of Allah and the names of Allah is Al-Wasi, and the meaning of that is that being whose provision is covering the whole of mankind and whose mercy is also encompassing everything, and that being who is Ghani is covering every need. One meaning of this is also done in the way that that being who gives excessively, abundantly, and that being when people supplicate to him, then he goes on expending the needs and the requirements of people. And according to some, the meaning is that being who is covering and putting his shadow over everything. So all these meanings are mentioned in the Holy Quran with reference to this attribute of Allah, which is Al-Wasi. Today Huzur says that with reference to certain verses of the Holy Quran, I will mention the meaning of this attribute, in which Allah Almighty has drawn the attention of the believers to certain important matters, and those in that subject matter has been linked with his attribute of Al-Wasi. In Surah Al-Baqarah, regarding the misleading of Satan of the people of Allah, Allah Almighty says in verse 269, he says,
يعدكم الفقر ويأمركم بالفحشاء والله يعدكم مغفرة منه وفضلا والله واسع عليم.
The Satan intimidates you with the poverty and incites you to do indecent things, while Allah Almighty is promising you the blessing and the forgiveness, and Allah is the one who is always expanding in his attributes and giving his benefit at all times, and he knows everything. Huzur says that in this verse Allah Almighty has mentioned 2 points. 2 things have been mentioned, which the Satan which he does in order to take the servants of Allah away from God, and one is the poverty, the fear of poverty, creating in their hearts, and secondly inciting them to commit indecent and bad things. This fear of poverty, there is various shades of that. Satan said to Allah Almighty that I will sit on the way and I will try my best to mislead the people from the right path. And in order to fulfill this, he did not leave any path unattended where he is not sitting. This sitting of Satan on every path is not because of his own power, but because of the permission of Allah. That okay, if you want to do that, then do it. But remember that all those people who are going to follow you, they are going to fill the hell. Hell will be filled with these people, and this has been mentioned very clearly in the Holy Quran. Then Allah Almighty has warned the people that be careful, that if you want to become my servant, then you had to avoid Satan and be away from him. And the ways of the temptation of Satan would appear to be very attractive, but the result of that is not going to be good in your favor. Regarding this, in so many places Allah Almighty has mentioned with reference to so many things. Allah Almighty has admonished the people to avoid Satan, and the dangers of that have been explained. In one place Allah Almighty said, وَيُرِيدُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَن يُضِلَّهُمْ ضَلَالًا بَعِيدًا. That means that Satan wants that the people should be put in extreme misguidance, and Satan, Allah Almighty says, is going to put you into utter disadvantage and loss, state of loss, and he will appear to you as your friend. And then Allah Almighty says, Inna shaytana lakuma aduwwun mubin. That means that certainly Satan is a very open enemy of both of you. That was in relation to Hazrat Adam and Hawa, Adam and Eve. So this subject does not finish with Adam and Eve. Rather, all men and women, they have been warned in it that Satan is an open, declared enemy of both of you. So therefore, whenever he is trying to mislead you, you should not be deceived in. And you perform good deeds and pay attention to the worship. Hazrat Masih Maud has mentioned in one place that the instances and the stories which are mentioned in the Holy Quran, they are not the things of the past which have been repeated for our benefit, for our knowledge. Rather, actually they constitute the prophecies regarding future, and these are the things to be repeated in future. So therefore, if you are a believer and you are a true believer, then you should be warned of these things and be aware of these things, that these things could also take place at this time. With the change of the time, the ways of Satan's attack could be changed. Every new invention and every new step